You're asking your AI to do 6 things at once, and none of them report back to you. Think about what that actually looks like. You've got Claude running a profitability check in one tab. Another tab is pulling ad performance. A third is looking at inventory levels. And you're switching between all of them, trying to remember what you asked, what came back, and what still needs your attention. It's not that the AI isn't working, it's that you have no system for tracking what it's doing. This is the part most sellers skip. They learn the tool, they learn the prompts, but they never build the layer that sits between them and the AI. The part that turns scattered requests into a workflow you can actually manage. Hi, my name is Maike, Nhan's AI avatar. Nhan and the Seller Labs team have written the script for this video. We've sold over $80 million on Amazon since 2012, and our platform downloads over 50,000 Amazon reports every single day. We're your guide to the AI revolution in e-commerce. If you like this, click like and subscribe so you don't fall behind while your competitors figure this out first. One seller built a Kanban board inside Claude Code. He took a concept every operations team uses, a Kanban board, and pointed it at his AI. Just a simple board with columns: to do, in progress, done. Each card was a specific task with a specific prompt. And every morning, he moved cards across the board like a manager running a stand-up meeting. His AI had a job list, and he could see, at a glance, what was finished, what was running, and what still needed to go out. That's the shift. You stop treating AI like a search bar and start treating it like an employee who needs a task list. Here's what those cards actually look like for an Amazon seller. Card 1. Wasted ad spend. You know that campaign that's been running for 3 weeks, and you already know it's bleeding money, but you haven't had 20 minutes to actually audit it. The prompt? Show me every campaign where I spent more than $100 in the last 30 days with an ACoS above my break-even margin, or 0 conversions. What comes back is a table: campaign name, spend, ACoS, clicks, conversions. Every campaign burning money with nothing to show for it. A PPC manager charges $50 to $150 an hour to pull that same report. Card 2. True profitability. This is the number sellers avoid because they don't want to know the answer. You've got SKUs that look profitable in Seller Central until you factor in what you're spending on ads to move them. The prompt? Which products are losing money after ad spend? Show me SKU, net revenue, allocated ad cost, and true profit for the last 30 days. A financial analyst charges $200 or more to produce that breakdown. If this is the kind of insight you want for your business, hit subscribe. We do this every week. Card 3. Stockout risk. Running out of stock doesn't just stop your sales. Your BSR can drop 50 to 70% within a week. And Amazon charges a low inventory fee if you fall below 28 days of supply. You lose money in 2 directions at once. The prompt: flag any product with less than 14 days of inventory based on the last 30 days of sales velocity. What comes back is SKU, current stock, average daily sales, days of supply. An inventory planner charges $50 to $150 an hour for this tracking, and most sellers don't hire one until after they've already lost the listing momentum. Card 4. Weekly performance. Every Monday, you're supposed to know whether the business went up or down. Instead, you're logging into 3 dashboards and exporting CSVs. The prompt: compare my total profit, revenue, and units sold this week versus last week, broken down by day. Side by side, day by day, 4 seconds instead of 40 minutes. Card 5. Declining products. By the time you notice a product slowing down in your dashboard, it's usually already too late to course correct cheaply. The prompt: show me any product where units sold dropped more than 30% compared to the previous 2 weeks. These are the SKUs losing momentum before your dashboard catches it. Catching a decline at 30% is manageable. Catching it at 60% means you're already fighting for ranking again. That early signal saves thousands in recovery ad spend. Now, here's what makes these cards work instead of just sitting there looking organized. Without a data connection, Claude is guessing. It can write a nice-looking table, but the numbers are made up. Once you connect Claude Code to an MCP server, Seller Labs has one, Those prompts hit real data. Claude is reading your actual campaigns, your actual SKUs, your actual sales velocity. The difference is a consultant who studied your industry versus one who's looking at your books. The board also forces you to write better prompts. When you're putting a task on a card, you think about exactly what you need back. You define the metric. You set the threshold. You specify the time range. That card becomes reusable. Run it Monday. Run it again Thursday. Compare the results. And sellers are setting these cards as recurring templates. The weekly performance card runs every Monday. The Stockout check runs daily. The declining product scan runs every Thursday. You build the board once, and it runs itself. You're not rewriting prompts. The system delivers what you need, on schedule. 5 cards, 5 prompts. Each one replaces work that costs $50 to $200 an hour from the PPC manager or account analyst you'd pay to monitor your account. Not because they're overpaid, because the work is genuinely complex and it takes real time to pull data, cross-reference it, and surface what matters. You just compress that into a board you can run every morning before you've finished your first walk through a Seller Central. Build the board, write the cards, give your AI a manager, and that manager is you. What's the first task you'd put on your AI's board? Drop it below. See you in the next one.